guys, what's up, Mustangs? Blue Guy is showing back to Forza Motorsport 7 with another Nuremberg lap record car. And it's a strange one. Now, I said race cars would not be allowed, but this is technically road legal. Because, as a rule, World Rally Championship cars have to have road legal capabilities. And this is on sport tires, so I can't do anything with the tire compound because it's already on a limit. It's not on racing tires, which means it is good to go. Yes. I remember that as, earlier today, that the World Rally cars must be road legal in order to get to their pit lanes. So, yeah. This will be interesting, the Stratos. I love it. It's a crazy looking thing. The first rally car to truly be built just as a rally car, not a road car with a bit of rallying on it. You see, we can't quite get that. So yeah, we can't do anything with that. That's a little bit unfortunate because that will give us a fair bit of PI, but we are going to have a fantastic power to weight ratio. 265s on the front are decent. And then we have 325s on the rear. That's what we want. Yes. We've already done that. Gonna save the engine for last because we might be able to do stuff with that. I don't know. We should already have this stuff on, right? Yep, alright, so that's all good. I'm gonna see what the stock engine can do. I'm not expecting to use it. Oh. Stock engine can't do much. Unless the turbo will add 500 horsepower. Well, I mean, it adds 100. I have plenty of money. I don't care. I just did some more racing. Turbo? I mean, it's gonna be out. That's actually not too shabby. 730 horsepower in a car weighing just about 2,000. Oh, sorry, 730 horsepower, weighing just about 2,000 pounds. It's good. It's a good power ratio, but we need a little more. So we're going with you. You are you are the lightest one right there, the turbo rally engine, but we don't have enough stuff for you, so we're going with a 4.5 liter V8. Just has to be done. We're gonna twin turbo it. We are gonna be a bit heavy. We're gonna be a bit heavier. We're not quite gonna be sub 2,000 pounds. I don't think. You never know, but I doubt it. We are gonna get some 915 horsepower. I think this engine can get. I mean, it's gonna be a fantastic power weight ratio in this vehicle. Utterly fantastic. It's just a matter of, can we use it? Because we're at 2,000 pounds, 860 horsepower. We're gonna bring that up to 900 right now. Yep, 914 horsepower. In a rear-wheel drive, tiny Lancia Staros. This is either gonna be stupidly quick or stupidly undrivable. Can I remove the lights? I love how we have the lights on it from standard. We are a very high PI, actually. Not that it matters in this series, because PI is irrelevant as long as you keep it on road tires. And it's not a race, and I say it's not a race car. As long as it's road legal, I don't really care, but yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Now, Lancia Staros here will have to beat a 643. Oh, it's wheeling. It's wheeling. It's wanting to, anyway. Has very soft suspension. I didn't think about that when I was building this car. We had to be a 6. Whoa. Whoa, okay, this is gonna be difficult. A 643 from the McLaren P1 LM, or if we're going by Forza's time, a 644 by the P1 GTR. Because we don't have a LM, which is a road legal version of the GTR. And we're already in the wall. This car is not controllable. We should not have put 900 horsepower into a Stratos. That was a terrible idea. Traction is very limited in the rear end. It's a little scary. Oh, that's an endo. We don't want that. Yeah, we're not supposed to be drifting, Forza. We're not supposed to be drifting. This is really scary. I don't trust the suspension. I don't trust the suspension. This is bad. It is very fast accelerating, though. Unsurprisingly. Keep out of the wall, keep out of the wall, keep your foot down, hit the brakes. Ugh. This is very... Okay, this is an awful car to drive. The suspension, it is just the wobbliest little thing on the planet. That's a shortcut on accident. I mean, it's just a wobble wagon. Okay, well, that's the wall. And we're stalling it. Come on. And it's not like a forgiving oversteer. It just goes on you. It just goes. And there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, and we not quite spun it. We do have pop-up headlights, which is nice. But don't think that's really helping me very much. No. This is just terrifying. Good God. I can't stop. I have to turn, please. Get on the track. Thank you. Okay. I should have seen this coming, but this is atrocious to drive. I was thinking lightweight, nimble, gonna have lots of power and a great power-weight ratio. And we do, but the suspension is so wobbly, and the chassis is so short that we just get oversteer at like 30 miles an hour. Yeah, I'm getting oversteer at 35 off power. Off-power oversteer usually happens at some 130, 140 miles an hour on a corner when you're in a difficult vehicle to drive. Not at 35 with 325s on the rear. I mean, it might as well do a wheelie. It's atrocious, this vehicle. Okay, I'm not turning. Okay, ow. Yeah, there is certainly a caution, yep. Oh. Good God. Nope, no. This is not fun, If we can get sub 8 minutes of this, sub 7:30, I'll be very happy. Because this is I think the Isetta will be better around here. I genuinely think the Isetta will be a better vehicle around here. And that might as well have 3 wheels. So we're gonna have a very sideways second lap, because I don't think you can physically stop this vehicle from going sideways. Just don't roll over. Please just, I mean, it'll be very spectacular, but please don't roll over. Get all of your crashes out on this first lap, okay? Oh, how's it gonna handle the corkscrew? I have no idea. I meant carousel, I'm sorry. Doesn't really like it too much. Come on. I thought this would be a good vehicle. It's not. It's really not a good vehicle to drive. It's atrocious. But we shall see. It's certainly a roller coaster ride. Hey, what does it look like from the inside? It just dives. It just dives at the floor every time you hit the brakes. Just dive. Dive. Like a submarine. Just dive. 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 Turn. Turn. That's the wall. Okay. Sorry if I'm getting any motion sick. What's it like from this? Oh God. This is... And dive. It's very extreme, the suspension on this. And unfortunately, I'm only allowed to tune gears. So I can't do anything about this. I should probably stiffen up the suspension by probably 200%. Then it would be perfect. But this is... we're not allowed to do that in this series. No, don't roll! We're not allowed to do that. So we're stuck with the wibbly wobbly death machine, known as the Lancia Staros. Uh-oh. Come on, control it. Nope, okay. Flip over, please. There we go. Well, that didn't take us very long. That took us, what, 7 minutes to roll a car? First car to roll over? I mean, technically we had the Group 5 Porsche, which rolled over after hitting a tire bundle at some 210 miles an hour, but... oh dear. It hates that section a lot more than it hates others. And it hates pretty much everything on this track. Oh god, how's it gonna handle the high-speed chicane? Like the 200 mile an hour chicane that if I braked it with the Porsche at 210, or sorry, 220 through there. I carried 220 through that corner. I don't think we're gonna survive that. Funnily enough, this thing has hit 212 miles an hour. I'm scared of what 212 miles an hour is gonna be doing. Because, same thing with the straight line speed section when we get to that. I'm not allowed to tune the suspension for that. I'm only allowed to tune the aero and the gearing. It is very fast accelerating. I might need to tune the gearing a little bit though, so I'm going to tune that. Lengthen you. There we go, that's a little better. 212. Oh god, this is even faster. I'm still not hitting the gears. Okay. We're just gonna do that. That should be fine because I'm straight now. $223. Oh god. Oh. Break it. No. Oh, that was extremely close. Somehow we did not have a catastrophic accident. That was... I think we phased through a tire wall there. Alright, now don't crash. Now it's off to a fantastic start. 8 minutes 40! You know, if we can go sub 8 minutes, I will be very happy with you. Oh, God. It just hates turning. And it hates accelerating out of low gear. It just genuinely hates everything. It hates acceleration, it hates braking, it hates turning, and it just hates existing, this car. This car just hates existing. It's like a typical teenager. It never does what it wants you to. It doesn't listen to you, it doesn't respond well, it doesn't function properly as an entity. There we go. Now get on the power here, and then we have to let off. Now get on the power here. Go. We got a bounce, but we didn't. Most crucially, we didn't get an endo, so we carried a little bit more speed through there. There we go. Now get on the power. Nope. Wait. Now we go. Go. Oh dear, that was my fault. Get off the wall. I mean, it's a way of slowing down. It's not really the preferred way. It's a little bit cheaty, because then we don't have any problems with wheel spin or funny business with the suspension. But I mean, it works. Okay. Couldn't really turn there, so I would spin out of control. Like, the dives, the high-speed braking zone, just slaughter this car. More than usual, I would say, because everything destroys this car. But the high-speed zone, like 150 and above, you break that, and you are really asking for a death sentence. Like now. Yeah, you see? It just... No. Frick. You see, it just dives. And that time it dove right. If it dove left, we would have been fine, but it dove right. Oh, this car is awful. I have driven 1,000 horsepower D-class cars with the only upgrades you can physically do are... Our tires... Or not, no, you can only make bigger tire sizes sometimes, and you can only put power in. You only put power in a gearbox most of the time on those vehicles. And I would argue that those are better handling than this car. It's just atrocious in every shape of the word. If we get a sub 8 minute, I will be amazed. Because this is one of the worst cars I have ever driven. I am sorry, Stratos fans, and the Stratos itself, but I like the Stratos. But, note self, do not put a Ferrari 458 engine into a Lancia Staros. I think there's a 458, right? Because it's a 4.5 liter V8. Yeah, we're only 14 seconds up. Now, that 840 did include a rollover. And this one had a slight incident with a tire bundle where I had to go into reverse, so that doesn't help. But I'm hoping if we don't have a rollover, we can make up the time and get a sub 8 minute. We're never gonna beat that thing. It's almost done by now, the McLaren. It's probably a minute and a half up the road. But, if we can go sub 8 minutes, I will consider that a tremendous victory. So, here's to that, good God. And to do that, you just have to be careful. You just have to not do any sudden movements. Don't use the throttle too much. Don't use the steering too much. Never use the steering and the throttle at the same time, because that'll kill you. Heading into the carousel, there we go. Made it through cleanly. Don't hit a curb, we hit a curb right as I said that. Don't hit curves. Curves are vicious at the best of times. And this is, well, surprisingly, not the best of times. I am curious what my split time is, though, because I think I have actually improved on this lap. Yeah, we're 4 seconds faster than the previous split section. But we are not on track to be a sub 8 minutes. Now, I guess that all depends whether or not we roll over up here. Because I believe this is where we roll over, right? Yeah, this is where we roll over. And we haven't! We've almost gone excursioning, but we haven't rolled over. Oh, dear God. It just let go. Come on. This is very, very frightening. Very, very frightening. Get on the power. Oh. Nearly got some airtime there. Oh. I'm not talking too much. I like concentrate. Oh, just get on the road. Please. Just stay on the tarmac. No, this is where we roll over, isn't it? Yeah, this is where we roll over. Oh. Alright, we're coming on the straight area. It's coming up in a few corners. Here it comes the straight. Yeah, the Porsche has already finished now. And the McLaren finished about 20 seconds ago. So, yeah. On the straightaway, here we go. We are 34 seconds up. We are still not at the sub 8 minutes, so I gotta push it. And we need to be a little careful heading into here. We're at 225 miles an hour, 226 miles an hour, 227. There we go. Nice and, I say controlled. Controlled for this vehicle. We didn't quite make up enough time. No! 8 minutes has just crossed in 3, 2, 1, no! Oh, we made up a second on that final sector. Oh my. That was an experience. 8 minutes. 0.5. Well, that's a very solid last place that I don't think will ever be beaten in terms of terribleness. The suspension is too soft, the acceleration is too forceful, the braking is too divey, and it just is one of the worst vehicles I've ever driven. But now let's see if we can survive a straight line speed run. Well, the Stratos has to beat a 269 mile an hour top speed, and I don't think it's going to do that. However, it can do wheelies. That is a proper wheelie, my friends. I found that out heading to here. I slammed on the brakes, and then you have to... That is the suspension. In a nutshell. That is the most suspension wobble I've ever seen on a car in my life. It's not quite a wheelie, but it's so much suspension travel it might as well be. It's absurd, and it's stupid fast accelerating. We're at 180, 190, 200 miles an hour in the corner already. Shifting in a fifth, we're to 210, 220. I don't have another gear, so I'm pretty much stuck at this. 230. We're past the Gulf. 235, 238, 240. 241, we're very fast. 242, 243, come on, get it, 245, 245, 243, 244, at least it's got on the bumps. Come on! 245, yes, we've done it. Around the corner, please survive, please survive. Kind of. No, uh-oh. We're good. We're alive, we can bounce off a few walls, but we're fine. Look at that wobble. That is terrifying. Hang on, let me just try something. So, while I'm doing this, I'll just drive it. 245 miles an hour. We'll put it into 4th place, I believe. We want rebound stiffness. Yeah, we want... It's... Yeah, 245. I'll put it into 2nd or 4th place. Sorry, 4th place. Yeah. So let's just do this. I redid it. I did it wrong. I'm gonna make this a wheelie car real quick before we end, because that is absurd. So we're gonna stiffen the back up. Hopefully I do this right. Haven't done this for a long time. But I am curious if I can do this. Because it is not on dry tires. This is on racing slicks. So this is not ideal. But I'm hoping it'll work. Acceleration to the max. Wheelie! I have built a proper wheelie car on racing tires in the middle of Le Mans. I'll extend first gear, Ham. I'm having fun with this now. Extend first gear a lot. Yeah, I want to have long gear ratios for this. I want to have a long first gear. Oh, this is fun. Turbo should be able to make up for that. I might have shortened it. I did shorten it. My bad. Went the wrong way. This way. There we go. There we go. Let's try that, because I'm curious now. Too short. Okay. But we have built a wheelie car without even trying. So I need to lengthen you a little bit, like you. Probably set it back to default. But hey, you know what? We don't quite have the power at that long a gear. There we go. We're getting it. You know what, we're just gonna extend that a little more. There we go. Pretty much set it back to default, hang on. Come on. Yes. Okay. Lancia Staros, very good wheelie car. Terrible. I mean, look at it properly wheelies. I mean, look at it. That's crazy. Look at it from... That is a proper wheelie car without drag tires. That is how atrocious the suspension is. Well, that is where I'm going to leave you with the wheeling Lancia Staros. It's a crazy car. Absolutely mental. But that is it for this episode of Forza Motorsports. I'll be back with more.